What's up? It's Ariel, and this is the Get Levitated Patio Podcast. And I host conversations on my own patio. Like last week, I had Ganja TV with me. This week's just gonna be me, talking about a few topics, giving my opinion, giving guidance because I started this podcast because of my own healing journeys, about my own endeavors. And I feel like I have a wide view on everything that happens. I don't just look at the glass half full, half empty. I like to look at it empty. I like to look at it full. You know what I'm saying? I see it from a wide spectrum. So, I just started this to share my views and hopefully to guide somebody else along the way. Now, with my show being called Get Levitated, we do get levitated. And I don't know if y'all know what this is, but yeah. We're gonna get into it and we're gonna have some interesting conversations, some levitating conversations. I hope that I give you all the knowledge that you need. Or if you're just here to be entertained. So bottoms up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Last episode, like I said, I had Ganja TV, and we were here to talk about a few topics like polygamy, monogamy, soft girl definition, and gender roles. I did have him here. We had a good kiki ha time, but we still got down to business. Although that was my first podcast, I didn't get much audio. We had a long podcast, y'all, and it was there for y'all, but for some reason they only caught like 12 minutes. So Ganja TV said that he'll come back. We're making a whole nother video for y'all, whole new topics, whole new everything just for y'all. I'ma still drop that first episode because it was what's up, but I'ma still touch a few topics that we did talk about, only because y'all ain't gonna be able to see the whole video. But we basically got into polygamy and monogamy, and soft girl definition. And I kind of just want to touch on the soft girl definition because many people have that confused, and I feel like some things need to be clarified. When we come and we say we're in this soft girl era, we are when we're learning to be in this soft girl era, we are learning to be kind, to be sweet. We're learning to live in our femininity. When I say femininity, I'm talking about living in, getting pretty, going out, enjoying your friends, your quality time, and learning who you are as a person so that you may be softer for somebody else. You know how we come off hard. I know that I'm hard. I do come off hard, controlling, and very bold. Um, but I do have that soft side to me because it's something that I had worked on. And today, the podcast is going to circle around healing journeys. Soft girl era is a part of your healing journey, but it should not be the only thing about your healing journey. It's so many aspects to it. And most people will start a journey and be like, oh, I'm healed. No, ma'am, you're not healed. You still have many other tasks. You have many other things to check off of your list. And to touch on something from the last podcast about monogamy and polygamy, I know that monogamy is not real because people think that they can start. People think that they can just jump into the dating pool unhealed liars with the rest of their traumas and stuff attached to them. But in reality, most people don't know what dating truly is. They mix dating and mingling. Two different things. When you're dating, I feel personally, let me make sure I say that. I feel personally, when you're dating, you need to make sure that you are emotionally available. You are selfless. You are emotionally intelligent. You need to make sure that you have all this together. Yeah, people start dating and be like, oh, I got joints, but I want to stick to you. That's not dating. That is called mingling. That is called just what can I put a word under that? That's not called dating. I call that the talking stage. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, monogamy could be real if people had more mental awareness, more emotional awareness. I know that it could be possible. But anywho, back to the healing journeys. You got quite a few. When it comes down to healing journeys, you got the self-love journey. Everybody knows that. You got the patience journey. Then you got the selfishness journey. And then your triggers. You got your trigger journey. And then you got your dealing with other people journey type shit. But hold on. I'm gonna touch on every last one of those topics because I want you to get a complete understanding of what I'm trying to say. Um, Self-love is that first healing journey that everybody thinks that they should go on because I need to learn how to love me type. You know, yes, we need to learn how to love us, but I feel like we take that out of subject or out of context as well because when it comes down to self-love, it's more so you learning to love you for you. Because if you don't love you, you will seek validations in others and you won't even know who you are. Self love is taking out that time for you. Say, for example, for women, you could just stand in the mirror, admire yourself, stand in the mirror, butt ass naked, admire yourself, look at yourself. Don't look at yourself like, oh, I hate this, I hate this. That's not love. You look at yourself and say, oh, this is beautiful about me. This is beautiful about me. This might be a little personal, but I feel like most women are not in tune with their hoo ha. Spread her open, bend over in the mirror, baby. Look at her. Get familiar with her. Self love, love about you. So any day that you are feeling, oh, I got a pimple right here. Oh, I'm not feeling this outfit today. That self love will be programmed in your brain to where you're not even thinking about that. I've had many times that, of course, we sit in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm not feeling today. I can go outside and it could be just the most randomest person. Oh, you look beautiful today. And I'm like, yeah, I look beautiful every day. And I'm just feeling down. Pick yourself up, stand yourself in the mirror, ass naked, admire yourself. Take time out. Self love can also be distributed between activities, things that make you happy. For example, I love puzzles, I love painting, I love all of that. So what I do is I take out at least 2-3 hours of my day, turn on some music. You love music, put that on. Take me an edible, and I start painting. I get into that zone. I start tuning in to where I'm in that space. I'm a single mother, you know what I'm saying? But it's not much time in my day. But when I do find that time, I want silence. I love silence. I love puzzles. I love painting. I love dancing in my underwear, to music and stuff like that. It's just a vibe for me. So that's self love, just learning to love you. But you have to be careful with self love because you do have tunnel vision and you see nobody else. So once you finish that self love journey, you need to carry on into the selfishness journey. Your self love journey. Your self love journey can be very blinding. It can be um, your self love journey can be very blinding. You can have tunnel vision to where you see nobody else. You see how you're not affecting anyone else because you've been so focused on you, how to make you happy, how to make sure you prevail. You know what I'm saying? So when you're going on your selfishness journey, test it out on a friend. Are you one of those people that are a listen to respond or a listen to understand? Are you one of those people that rather be left alone? or not to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? We as humans, we need others. Now, I must say, for me, I've been on a journey of healing for I say all of 5 years, and I am like still figuring it out. But I feel like I have a lot of knowledge because not only did I do the work on myself, I also read books to get educated on what should be what, or the right terms and the definitions to things, because 2024 Americans, they have their own definitions for things, but we that's where we fail at, because communication is key. And if the communication is not translated correctly, how are we gonna know anything? You get what I'm saying? So boom, you got self-love, you got your self-love journey, and then you got your selfishness journey. Then you got your dealing with your triggers journey. Dealing with your triggers can be so difficult, especially when you're an introvert. So you're an introvert and you want to work on you to uh elevate your career, or you want to just have more friends. You get what I'm saying? Dealing with those triggers is a part of your self-love journey as well. You need to determine what are your triggers. A lot of triggers come from childhood. Like, some people don't like to be yelled at, some people don't like to be put in confrontation, some people just merely don't like negativity. They grew up with negativity, being yelled at. They don't like that. So therefore, you need to define your triggers so that when they come, you can have that control to not let it bother you. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're if you let somebody make you feel some type of way, but you don't have no self control. You have no self control, and now we're off of our whole healing program. You get what I'm saying? So we got to deal with triggers head on. Like, I am a hothead to the T. Um, it took me a minute to define my triggers, only because I lack emotion. So when an emotion will uproar, I'm not sure. I'm like, just get angry. That's the only emotion I had. So naming my triggers was kind of difficult, but I do know I don't like being yelled at. I don't really like being told what to do. I don't like being talked to negative. I just, a lot of things that I had to define, and it took a minute. So that's what we need to do, is put it out, pros and cons, weigh it out, see what's going on. And then you have your patience journey. And I must say that is the most trickiest of them all, because when you pray to God and people say, "Oh, God, grant me patience. God, allow me to be able to control myself." That prayer alone, you gotta be careful. That prayer alone is setting you up for your next test. When you say, "God, please give me patience," He's gonna give you the test that you need to give you patience. But yet you aren't prepared for that. So instead of saying, "God, grant me patience," God, grant me the discernment. God, grant me the words to give this person, give it to encourage them. God, please give me the right reaction. You know what I'm saying? You try to ask God to guide you. Don't tell Him, give me this," because you're gonna get the exact opposite. Now, patience is very difficult with me. I grew up a spoiled brat, so no, or things not going my way. Period. Sets used to set me off. I'm working on it, and then when it came down to patience and with dealing with other people, I just didn't have it, because yeah, no, I didn't care to hear anybody else's opinion. Selfishness. I didn't care to even look at nobody. I was just like, fuck this. Like, yo, I'll be alone. Like, I got so stuck in my self journey. Solitude was taking over. And when I say solitude, I mean, like, I felt like I could be me. no marriage, no relationship, no nothing. That's not possible. That's not possible at all. So healing is so difficult because there's so many aspects of you. And when you are fully healed, you need to, I feel like when you are fully healed, you are able to see everything from a different light. You see it from your light, their light, and the world's light. When you are healed, you will be able to control yourself and see everything from everybody else's point of view. My view, their view, the world's view. Because when we are most passionate about things, we have our ears closed, our minds closed, because we know everything. We have the information. What do I need to ask you anything for? When we are most passionate is when we need to have our ears to the ground, listening for more information. You get what I'm saying? That's when you need to be the most you and listening. Because passion can be blinding. Emotions are blinding. Passion can lead to madness. You can be so serious about something and lose your all about everything else. That's why you gotta learn about selfishness. Then you have your journey of dealing with other people. For introverts like myself that doesn't care to be around others, this one was very, very, very fucking hard for me. And I say this because everybody else has their own opinion. You get what I'm saying? And um, other people have other opinions. People are so passionate about their opinions, will belittle you. So when it comes to dealing with people, it kind of falls when you're trying to deal with other people, your other healing journeys fall into this. Because when you're dealing with others, you have to have their patience. When you're dealing with others, you have to have their emotional intelligence so that they do not trigger you. You need to be able to set boundaries. So that dealing with others, I feel like that should be your last step, only because that self-love is going to teach you to love you, no matter if somebody else loves you or not. But also the activities that you have surrounded yourself in, you're going to connect yourself with the people that have the same interests as you. Finding people that have like minds. And when you find people that got the like mind, you usually won't bump heads with people. When we are trying to go on these other journeys, like when some people try to do healing journeys, they don't do it the right way. Sometimes they do it with marijuana, sometimes they do it with alcohol, or just going out to turn up. You know what I'm saying? So when you do these things that are really not helpful, you're gonna surround yourself with people that don't even have the same intentions as you. So exit out of all of the distractions, because that's what they are. Your healing journey will only prevail if you put your nose in the books that are educational. The Bible will help you. I know most people don't want to hear that, but that's gonna be the most going that's gonna be the most excelling thing for your healing journey, because he's gonna guide you all of the intelligence that you need. The alcohol and the weed, truly, it blurs the mind. It blurs it, and it just gives you this vision that you want to see. This is not reality. You're really just like a zombie. I've been down that road. But learning to deal with others, you make sure that you surround yourself with like-minded people, and it usually just fall to soup. You know what I'm saying? But your healing journey can be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Heal. But in my opinion, I just feel like y'all shouldn't date if you're not healed. Because yes, I'm healed, but I throw hands. Yeah. But you should come healed. Don't come into the dating pool, well, whatever. What is whatever? What can I do with whatever? Most people need to realize that dating is to potentially go to is to potentially build to another stage, more so marriage. You know what I'm saying? But dating is not even taken serious nowadays. So yeah, y'all, that gummy, it literally just kicked in. That gummy just smacked me real hard. Um, let me see. So I just wanted to share with y'all today how I feel about healing journeys and how it could be. I just want to talk to y'all about healing journeys today and let you know how that it can be effective and the things that you should do or I feel you should do, because I know me as a person, I am truly a different person. And I am going to say I give the thanks to God, truly. And I say that because I tried all the other roads. I tried the weed, I tried the alcohol, I tried just ignoring it. It never worked. Like I said, I've been on my healing journey for almost 6 years now. And, I still have kinks. I still have this, but you'll never be perfect. No person is perfect. But take that time out to self love yourself, stand in the mirror, be naked, love you, open the cooch up, turn around, you know what I'm saying? Look at it, get familiar with it, or the period, you know what I'm saying? Live in you. Make sure that your boundaries are set. Make sure that your communication is clear. And make sure that your expectations are tangible. Be realistic. Because we should know by now. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't here to bash nobody, because men and women, they both can be in the wrong. It can be men and women ain't shit. And that's me coming from the homosexual side and the heterosexual side. It's just we can't pinpoint people. We got to stop blaming people and take accountability for ourselves, because at the end of the day, we die alone. Born alone, die alone. So why am I blaming such and such for this? Accountability. And that's what we should be as adults. But I want to go live. I might go live tonight, y'all. I'm really scared only because I don't know. I gotta stop. I gotta get out of there. I need to start jumping into the motherfucking pool. I don't care. We out here. If I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to myself. But I might go live here on Facebook. Y'all can catch me on Facebook, Ariel Rogers, ArielRogers. And I'm gonna be posting every week. That is my goal, to post every weekend and to give y'all any type of information. If you want me to talk about certain subjects, I will. Just comment down below or send me something on Facebook. If you're enjoying this. But this is Ariel on Get Levitated. And I want y'all to tune in as much as y'all can. Subscribe and tune in.